It is I, Vixen Empress Hunty Sunflower. And so today we have a lot of channeled messages. I wanted to come earlier, but I'm here now. Okay. Glory. Two is very, very significant. I saw two, specifically 002, and then I saw 2 o'clock. So that's even giving like mirror number energy, which is very beautiful. Finding the balance and trusting in your own duality at this time is very beneficial for you. Um, your intuition has also been speaking to you heavily. So if you've been seeing the color purple or possibly trusting that gut feeling, that's a plus at this time, okay? If you're interested in natural products for hair care and skincare, Google us at Tanzi B's. If you would like to follow the link in the description box, it will be there. For candles, roses, bath salts, personal readings with myself, or coaching with your brand and services, you can find it at TarRose. Um, the coaching for your brain is under Lador Law School for TarRose. Site. Um, so let's get into the channels. Angel number 744 as well as 704 is significant. I was hearing Gracie's Corner come through, which I know is a little riddle anyway, but I was hearing specifically, rain, rain, go away. And I thought that was just so beautiful because the other day it was raining where I am. And I did a recording then. So the sun is shining so bright today, which is very, very beautiful. And with that, it was just like a plus, right? I was also getting the energy of mouthwash. Capes was coming through, but I was hearing all heroes don't wear capes. And it's a need to be open to receive, okay? Angel numbers 333, 888, 666, and 1010 is also significant. Beyonce has a song called Sandcastles, and it was coming through strong, but specifically when she's like, dishes smashed on on my counter or on the counter, something like that. Usher, Bad Girl was coming through. Zoe Trapalot, South Memphis Blues was significant. But Zoe Trapalot also have a song called Bad Girl, and I was seeing the album cover in my mind's eye after writing Usher Bad Girl. So you can listen to either one or just take it what resonates for you. Okay. This also was bringing through Key Glock's Penny. Okay. Um, Shout out to my dentist. Okay. So that's another channel song that was coming through. Earlier, I was hearing birds loudly, and it is a gray cat bird specifically. Now, with this bird, it makes like the cat noise, so like it meows or whatever, but it says it in its little tune, which it can sing like over 100 tunes. But normally, when I look out the window, I can see it, but it wasn't there today, and I was like, where's she at? And it was so beautiful because it asked me to open the full window. And so when I did, I noticed that the tree was slanted. And so with the tree being slanted, um, I knew that there was a deeper meaning within that. So slanted trees, and I was also seeing the angel number 811. I keep getting this channel with bending. Something is bending the rules for you, like things that may seem like it's, let's say you need a certain credential to go somewhere, not you. Okay. And it's like, this is what your spirit guides are wanting you to know, that you don't have to really force anything, or 1411 is coming through. What you're doing in this moment is going to reflect who you are truly. So it's like, continue to do what it is that you've been doing, continue to stay along your path and your journey. It's also a need to keep your attention to yourself so you can vote. You're doing a lot of inner healing at this time, which is very good. um, some of you are about to be placed in places that you can't even dream of. Yet it's because it's meant to be a surprise. I was speaking of heavy earth energy, so you could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It was coming through very strong. It's like for you, people will bend the rules, and your spirit guides are asking you to be free on this journey. I'm seeing the food card. It's like bend to your reality. I was also hearing shake it and get loose. So this is giving trauma you've released, but you may feel some lingering energy a little bit. But moving your body will ease your mind. And so avoid ease your mind was also coming through in that moment. But this is a strong sacral energy, sacral chakra energy. So it's like, do not have sex at this time. I don't know if y'all have been having sex, but it's like, do not have sex at this time because that is your creative juices propelling you to for where you're going. So it's healing at this time, and if you don't move it, you will lose it. And what I was getting with that is, you know how you don't like, let's say you sit in the bed all day and you may be having lower back pains or something like that, and it's like right now you're being asked to just push through wherever you are, just move with grace, move with the intention that I'm good, I'm safe. Like number two is coming through very very strong. Dancing don't have to be perfect, but your intention to loosen your grip and just go with the flow is the best thing going. I'm also seeing So You Think You Can Dance in American Idol. So that was giving me the energy that some of you could be auditioning for something, or you could just watch those shows growing up. I know I watched it a lot. But it's also like staying ready so you don't have to get ready. So it's like if you're knowing that you're into arts of whatever that you're creating, just start small, but start now. Okay. So these channels have been really coming through a lot lately. We got 815. A lady could be significant because I was trying to say lately. 815 is significant as well as 816. That was also giving me like alignment energy because the moment that I saw 815, when I looked back up at the clock, it was 816, child. And something can happen like that in the blink of the eye is kind of like what I'm tapping into. And so it's like, don't be afraid to do both. I was also hearing to tell you that sit in silence and let your body do the talking. And so your body will catch up. You'll be in rhythm. I was getting stone circle energy, which was very much like divine feminine energy. Um, Something you expected to be somewhere was not. And that's what I was telling y'all about the gray bird. Like, it's like that bird normally always sits in that tree. And so when I didn't see it, I was like, wait a minute. A slanted or bent tree holds significant spiritual, cultural, and symbolic meanings, often representing resilience, adaptability, and a unique journey, rather than a perfect or straight one. Resilience and adaptability, a slanted tree symbolize this to bend without breaking. It represents the capacity to adapt to life's challenges like the wind, while maintaining inner strength. In Native American markers, often called trail trees. Specifically, bent trees were used by Native Americans as navigation tools to mark paths, representing ancient initial guidance. Embracing imperfection, slanted or twisted trees are viewed as a symbol of the beauty of imperfection and the passage of time, representing a unique nonlinear path. Spiritual growth and perspective. A bent tree teaches the lesson of growing in one's own way rather than confronting to outside pressure. It can also symbolize the need to look at a life from a different angle or perspective. Overcoming trauma. In some spiritual contexts, trees that have been severely altered or damaged, such as those cut back to the trunk, are seen as holding deep serenity and acceptance, representing the ability to survive trauma. A leaning tree can symbolize the need for deeper rooting or grounding in one's life, or that one is being called to focus on their spiritual foundation. In essence, a slanted tree serves as a powerful metaphor for personal growth, encouraging you to embrace your own crooked path and to remain flexible, strong, and deeply rooted despite or because of the challenges you have faced. So that tree, where the bird would normally be in, when I opened my window all the way, I noticed that that tree was slanted, and I knew it wasn't by accident or coincidence or whatnot. Um, and so that's what I was telling y'all about like the rules are being bent for you. Like your reality is being bent all kind of ways, child. You're not being this timeline that you know now. It's not your next timeline or your near future. Like it's not going to look the same. Like you're literally not even going to be able to look back. And you may be like, "How did I get here?" But it's like you're supposed to be there, darling. Just take it all in, okay? So with the Stone Girl, this was very specific because with the angel numbers that I was getting earlier, this was a message about stabilizing your inner world to prepare for a calming wave of material and spiritual abundance. And the Stone Girl symbolism is seen as a statue or a vision, often represents the interconnection of the divine feminine and enduring strength. Divine feminine and nurturing in spiritual traditions will be female figures carved from stone, often representing goddess stones, or the divine feminine principle, symbolizing protection, nurturing, and energy to Mother Earth. This was given the energy that it can be symbolized as a part of yourself that has become incredibly resilient or solid through past trials. But I was more so getting the energy that you all were like awakening to something within yourself. Yet it's like you've always been molded for this and cultivated for greatness. Okay. And if you're feeling stuck in this energy or froze in stone, rather, it can just symbolize a need to breathe life back into your creative side, which is that sacred energy that we were talking about. And so, softening your heart exterior to allow new growth is very beneficial at this time. In those angel numbers 815 and 816 that we was tapping into earlier, this was giving the energy that your vibration is very high when it comes to your manifestations, which is very good. Clock it, but your mindset is a directly impact of your reality. So if you feel like you can see your vision, but it's not as close in your reality that you would want it to, it's just a need to keep your thoughts positive at this time. And but this is a sign of positive changes on the horizon that align with your soul's purpose. It very much encourages you to take charge of your destiny and trust that your material needs will be met. With the 816, this was abundance and trust. So this was giving the energy that the divine is just giving you a reminder that abundance flows when you replace financial worries with gratitude. It often signals the end of a difficult era and the start of a phase where your thoughts manifest easily. And so, with this full combination, it was just suggesting that you have built a strong stone like foundation of resilience. The angels are now signaling that it is time to move from survival mode, which would be the stillness of the stone, into a phase of active manifestation and growth because you're being guided to maintain a positive and grateful mindset at this time. So Ella May has this song. I think the name of the song is "Boot Up," but I was tapping into that energy, and I thought this was like that divine green light. Okay, this shift from the Stone Girl stillness to Ella May rhythm vulnerability, right? This means that your heart is finally safe enough to be open, and you are moving from the hard lessons of the street to the soft power of your art. And with this, I was just getting that this was like that alchemy of energy. So when I pulled cards, I had the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. With this, that is like triple ace alignment. Okay. Like, I'm seeing somebody say, like, what does that even mean? Um, it means that the universe is handling you a brand new start in three distinctive areas. Ace of Cups talks about a new overflowing emotional frequency that you are finally lovable to yourself. Ace of Pentacles is that seed of massive wealth or a physical opportunity. And so the deal that needs sealing, rather. Ace of Swords is total mental clarity. This is that fog of trauma has been cleared, giving you the sword to cut off anything that tries to siphon you. And so I started to see the numbers 830, 831, and 833. Now, 833 and 831, like the way that I said it, it really should have been said backwards because I saw 833 first, then 831, then 830. Um, this was just given that this is like, don't wait for expert status, but the energy of 830 was saying that your natural state is already top notch. Okay. It's like you don't need a degree to dance or a contract to sing. The training happens while you do it. And like, even if you paint, draw, write, kick, jump, hump, stomp, I don't care. It's like whatever that you're good at, it's a need for you to cultivate it now because that's what's going to pay off in the long run. When that notification hits, you will know. So I felt like some of y'all would get a notification whenever you needed it. I got notifications like crazy with these channels. The Ace of Swords is given that you know the discernment. You can trust your intuition and everything like that. Your gut has definitely been, leading you and letting you know that like it's not a trap, but it's your harvest. And so the angel number 333 was paired with the Four of Wands, which was talking about the homecoming frequency of a connection. With the 333, it is your spirit guides applauding, and the Four of Wands is a celebration of stability. You are building a home with your own talent. um, and then I was hearing Buddha specifically when she was like, don't take this for granted. So LMA's energy is about gratitude in the Buddha phase of manifestation. When things start going right, within the stone girl energy, this is like the sentinel of doing its job, and the money starts flowing. It's easy um, to get a sacred and wait for the other shoe to drop. But the advice that I wanted to give y'all was don't look for the trap because there is no trap. The 831 and the 833 was just sequence from the universe confirming that your rhythm is finally in sync with the cosmos. And how to handle that sacral heat would be, since you hopefully you're not humping, but since you're not, it's just giving that energy that your creativity energy is directly drafting into your craft. And so if you feel an itch to move, dance, or if you feel a lump in your throat, sing. Okay. If you feel a burning trail behind you, keep walking forward because you're being trained by the divine at this time. The Four of Wands is saying that the time has finally come to an end. And I had a lot of songs coming through, y'all. Okay. So the first song was Strange Fruit by Billie Holiday. But I was also getting Million Dollar Baby. I don't know who sings that song, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, and this is just the journey from like roots of trauma to the fruits of your own empire. And I want to say Big X did like a sample of Strange Fruit because I was hearing that come through too, but then I was hearing the largest as well playing. And so with those coming through together, it was just saying like you're able to transmute ancestral pain at this time. And while he did samples Billie Holiday, when he took that song from like deep sorrow to like a trunk rattling anthem, this is like survival and dominance energy. And I feel like you're capable of doing the same. And so you are being told that your bitter history is exactly what gives you current success. So whatever your pain was in this childhood or current life status, it's like cultivated to your advantage. Beyonce Green Light was coming through. Shout out to DP Squared on the beat. And I just saw a red car. Thank you, Spirit. Because it's like, y'all, they never miss when it comes to the channels. But that just took me back to like the Four of Wands energy because it's like the beat is going crazy, but it's the final rhythm in your life that you're noticing. So you can also be saying owls at this time, don't have to. But I was hearing hooting like three times. And with that, it was just a direct confirmation from the Great Mother. So gratitude to the Holy Trinity. The Stone Girl Sentinel satisfied with 846, 777. This is just letting me know that you're like in the highest mark of your spiritual perfection because you are hitched to the divine now. So you're tapping into your own energy. This is the most critical piece of advice that I can give you guys. So the external channels have done their job, but you knowing your own wisdom is now going to propel you further. So you're no longer needing to look at the numbers or the signs to know who you are, but you just need to trust that your final guidance is yourself. Okay. Um, I had another song coming through. Hold on. I was also getting the energy from like the Stone Girl to the Phoenix. So like some of you are really rising to the top. It's like where people thought that they could keep you small or keep you like down and out. Imagine trying to step on me and I fly away. Like that's just what I was tapping into because I was seeing like out of curiosity or just life in general, people try to do that. And then like you just fly away like I don't have time for this shit. You know? So with that, that is very beautiful energy. That's just a version of you that had to be hard, unmoving or guarded to survive with your street lessons, or even if you're in the suburbs, it's like you went through divine lessons, child. Um, and they're now ready to be retired. So standing on the shelf to protect your own peace and pace would be very beneficial for you at this time. Um, a white card just came through, so there's clarity. This just giving really much like a sacral reset. The sacred no. So it's like you're in the energy of telling people no, turning down things that once excited you, just really holding grace for self because you're noticing it's like no matter how much I try to do for others, I don't get that same back in return. And I was saying, drop down low to the flow, girl. That's green light still, I think, by Beyonce. No, that's Get Me Body. That's Get Me Body. Um, your creative juices is really, really bending for your reality. So, like the slanted trees, you've learned to bend without breaking, and now the universe is bending the rules for you. People will move out of your way, and doors you didn't even knock on are swinging open. The hood spiritualist, okay? So some of you are definitely spiritual. If you're watching me, I know you spiritual child. And then like with the songs coming through from Strange Fruit to South Memphis Blues and Million Dollar Baby, all of these are alchemized frequencies energy from ancestral pain. And so that's like that ace of Cups energy. The Ace of Pentacles is that you're in your bag energy. With the Ace of Swords, you speaking your truth. But your love life is definitely much secured. Last Man Standing by Kiglat, as well as Randy Orton, was coming through too, y'all. And with this, I was getting that the tower has fallen for those who tried to like siphon from you or, tap into your energy that wasn't supposed to be there. But, they kind of got trapped while they are turning to ashes, you are catching the green light to move forward. This that car just like stopped like all of a sudden, so I thought that was so funny. Um, you're no longer just surviving. You are the top tier survivor who outlasted the nonsense. And so I was hearing that song by Empire Good Enough. I think Jesse Smollett, yeah, he sung that song. But I know in the song it was like, I don't want to be played like no fool. And so this just that dynasty energy. It's like you're building your own kingdom now, and it's a need for you to really trust yourself. I was saying, hey, Miss Carter. That's the unpaid partition, and so it's like you're going to be very private, but you're very powerful. And you're expensive too. I don't know why I read that. Maybe I was, yeah, because no, I would have changed it if I meant expansive. So I feel like your energy in general is expansive. It's like you've moved from the struggle to the flex. I did right there. Because that is the flex. Like to go from partition um to go from key lock, last man standing to partition, that's definitely a flex. That's a flex of oneself because that means your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy is integrating for your big shift. And so this is just a divine call to action. Um, it's a lead to really do a lot of self reflection over this time, like you really have been. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is like that wish fulfillment energy, but some people would look at that card as bad, but I'm literally getting the energy. It's like they had to take your Nine of Cups to give you the Ace of Cups. And you had the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords to come through. So, hey, you gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to fold 'em. So, um, stop walking in the shadows of others. Your very unique journey will, your journey alone showed you the lessons that you had to learn in life. Um, it's like, do they not know where they going? Because why do they keep doing U-turns? It's a drive-by. What is it? No, I don't know who said that, but now I'm saying Menace to Society. I think that's that movie. Is that movie when he was like, Ricky? um, so I feel like some of y'all are definitely hood spiritual people. Just this energy is just really exactly what you would expect from a top notch person. People are not just top notch because they were selected. You're top notch because of things that you endured to rise to the top. So it's like nobody can knock you down where God intended you to be, if that makes sense to you, because it makes sense to me. um, your root chakra is very much in alignment. You're no longer in survival mode. So this is why you have a lot of fresh opportunities of prosperity to, show its presence to you. The universe is definitely preparing you for a new chapter. The closing of old cycles are, no longer a thing. I told y'all you're going to get a notification some point of the time, and I just got two coming through back to back. So your career and your success is very much being amplified. For some of you, your career will grow, as well as your financial stability, but you'll actually be in this fearless energy and trust that the tower moments of past life or past energy is being cleared for space. And I was saying the number 11 at this time too was very much strong energy when it comes to manifestations and just your intuition overall. So with this, just continue to find your balance, and pay it forward. The Six of Pentacles was sharing it, so confirmation. It was showing its presence. So some of you possibly share, but you overly share. So it's like you're supposed to give from your overflow. So the fact that the Nine of Cups was showing its presence in reverse, what I told y'all, it's like the divine took that to give you the Ace of Cups. So that means that your cup is overflowing. But if your cup is halfway or a third gone, I would kind of I would kind of pull back so you're not depleted, if that makes sense. So it's like always be mindful that you're not depleting yourself. Yes, it's great to help others. Yes, it's great to be a beacon of light, hope, and strength, but you're no good if your cup is not benefiting you as well. With this, it's just a need to balance your giving and receiving. You're moving into a position of power where you can now be the merchant rather than the beggar. You have enough abundance, knowledge, money, and spirit to help others without draining yourself. Your hard work is being recognized. Expect a happy surprise in your career or a financial breakthrough out of the blue. And that's so beautiful because right in that moment, I was seeing burning blue. Something the sign. Mariah the Scientist. Thank you, Spirit Girl. They had to show me MC Girl just to get the name right because everybody know who Mariah Carey is, okay? Um, and that good enough part is still playing with uh Empire. I really wish that still came on. But either way, your heart center is being balanced at this time too. And you're no longer in that ego driven energy, which is very good because that was very poor energy. You probably didn't look poor, but it's like mentally it was draining you a lot. Naomi Sharon, playing house and breaking homes. Oh, I think Bittersweet is the name of that song. So that was coming through strong. And that's back to like that last man standing energy by Kidla. I'm hearing Naomi Sharon, but I see the album cover for Last Man Standing. And it's like one of my top notch songs, so I know it's gonna be coming through. However, um, if you play YouTube music, then you know how it looks like when the album is there, then the writing is under it. So that's what I see. It started playing. You could be from Atlanta, don't have to, but that part specifically started playing. And so, some told me to scroll up because we already talked about the other songs. But the song that I did not expect to come through that came through was T.I. Big Shit Poppin'. I said, well, well, well. So with this song, it's like this is your number one anthem of 2026, okay? Um, this song is just asking you to be unapologetic in your expansion. Remember when I told you that you're expensive? And I was like, if I wanted to put expensive, I think I would have changed it in the moment and put expansive. So the fact that I didn't, and now expansion is showing its presence again, then well, the duality of it, okay? Because it's like for the first time. So with this energy, it's like um, for some of you, you were trying to ask people trying to make you feel like you needed permission to do stuff. And I've been tapping into like energy earlier, like telling y'all not to look for validations or seek validation, when you're doing things. And so now, like people are gonna have to ask you permission to sit at your table. You're definitely building like an empire. I wrote an entire restaurant down though. So you could be doing a restaurant, don't have to, but you're doing the damn thing. And that is some great energy. Yeah, some of these words I definitely gotta look at because I was just typing. They come through fast, child. I told y'all that. But the universe is definitely giving you like that final ashe. Okay, it's like whether you're singing, you're dancing, or you just your own empire, you're building the instructions of how to do it with maximum ego alignment. So the healthy kind, like you had to pivot yourself to move past that stone girl silence. Now your present makes noise. And that's why I've been telling y'all, like, you may be the elephant in the room, or you may have been, but don't be afraid to take up space. So back heavy to the earth energy towards Virgo Capricorn. Um, now I'm hearing water signs, but when I was doing the channels earlier, I wasn't really getting oh, thank you, Spirit. The reason water signs are coming through now is because when this breakthrough come in, you might have some waterworks. Fantasia just got proposed to. I don't know when exactly she got proposed to, but I'm seeing that clear as day. So I think that's when the waterworks is come. I think that's when the waterworks will come because I feel like you're not expecting to be proposed to, or you're not expecting things to shift. A red card coming through. That's that same red card. So that's how it looks like. Wait a minute. Um, that's giving me like something is around the corner. Because I literally was like, what they go down the street? Like so it's like a manifestation or something like it's just gonna jump into your lap. Jump into your lap. But that's very significant because John Morant played basketball. Jump man, okay? Um that's this is just and it's like you just don't see it. Like you will feel the shift. People around you will feel the shift. It's giving like your past energy is gonna be like Um, yo, do y'all remember that meme that was like 2012, 2014? I don't know, but the man that had on like the striped shirt and he was on the phone with the representative, child. Look, Facebook, y'all done failed twice, so that's giving me like confirmation. Somebody gonna be trying to snitch on y'all, like, oh my God, they didn't got married. Like, y'all, it's just so funny. I'm hearing stiletto pumps in the club. Okay. um, I heard certified crash out. So I feel like that's energy that y'all used to be in. It's like you're not gonna have to be in your crash out energy no more, your crash out era, okay? And so like with the Six of Pentacles, the big shit popping mashup and all of that, this is just giving me the energy to be humble in your exchange, but you're dominant when it comes to your generosity. Like you are the one with the scales. Like that's back to that. There's a white truck. That's back to that 11 energy. Like I said, like you're not tilting. Your scales are being balanced and they cannot be tilted. Your ancestors like it's sure okay. I see somebody grandmama like grandmama Mary. I'm here, grandmama Mary. um, they say you are so beautiful. So gratitude, grandmama Mary. Um, and I just feel like whoever y'all are going to be in connection with, they're gonna overly compliment you. They're like it's not a job to them, but it's just like some people love you for you. Like you can't be mad at this energy. Like there's nothing gonna go wrong. I see the stop sign, but it's like I know it's a stop sign, but the words itself, I can't see it, y'all. The gate is blocking it, but I know it's a stop sign right there. So the fact that I just told y'all was y'all root chakra, it's like you're no longer in survival mode. You're no longer everything is a go, it's a green light. I just heard that. That's young dog. Is Keith locking that song? It really doesn't matter. We got the channel that was supposed to come through. It's a lot of trauma being released and your body is loose, but maybe you some people are very tired because I do see some of y'all in the bed, or maybe you're in the bed watching me chat. Make sure you get up and stretch today, okay? Your body needs to be stretched. You're going from the shadows of you know, your ego, your street lessons, your lessons in general. And with this, it's just bringing light to the stage. A lot of y'all are going to be on the stage. You are meant for the stage. Like a lot of you are shy to be on the stage. You're just like, don't be shy. I'm also hearing, remember why you're there. Some of you experience homelessness. Um, some of you was high school dropouts, college dropouts, taking higher risk. I just heard dropouts. Maybe you just dropped shit. I don't know. But none of that defines you. And this is why we was getting the energy. It's like rooms are being bent just for you. And it's like outside of people knew that about you anyway. But it's like now you're awakening to those parts of yourself. So let me go over these last couple channels. I had two songs to confirm. So one was like Age is Nothing But a Number by Pretty Ricky. But Pretty Ricky also had this song called Love Like Honey. When I got the channels, it gave me it is Google. It gave me the Erica Badu song. I think she got a song called Honey. Hold on. So with Pretty Ricky coming through, this was about like a timeless experience, but the spirit was saying like the years or the years that you spent may have felt like struggle or frozen in stone, or frozen in time. I'm here now. They are saying to refine, remembering why you're here. They're saying to like refine that energy and step into the grown energy where you are no longer playing games. So the play factor is that this is smooth, slick talk. It's a reminder that you are hood spiritual, okay? You still have that pull of sensation to you like a magnet, but this is more so about confidence to know that your rhythm is seasoned. You are a master of your own vibe. Your Love Like Honey, Sticky and Slow. Honey by Erica Badu was given that chariot of fire energy. This is high level honey energy. Honey is the only food that never spoils, it is eternal, and the sticky frequency is the retention. This message was if you don't move it, you'll lose it. And now the spirit is saying your energy has become so potent and high vibration that it sticks to everything you touch. And so this is why we was getting the Ace of Pentacles coming through earlier. I thought that was so dope because that wasn't the song that I was talking about. I was talking about Pretty Ricky. Okay, my girlies know, and the guys do too. It's like Pretty Ricky was grind music. Okay, we had a whole what it was like back in '03. I don't know when it came out exactly, but the boys had a grind era. Okay, like, they don't grind no more, but yeah. So moving out of like that hustle slash panic energy into like a slow flow when you move slowly, slow flow. When you move slowly and essentially like honey. It's a need to just stop worrying about like the time that you lost to trauma or you are exactly where you need to be. So take how it resonates for you, but this energy is just now so sweet and so solid that the honey that you are attracting everything meant for you without even trying. And you aren't just good enough, you are a crave worthy frequency, okay? I'm hearing Sade, sweet as taboo. That might be the name of this song. I don't know the name of the song, so I'm not gonna try it. But this is the energy where street smart is the sweetness of your sacral healing is complete. And you went from um your ego really had you in a chokehold. Okay, I'm gonna just put it like that. But now you're in this energy of you like, I know myself. It's like I know the God within now. It's like you don't just use your energy for other people's gain, or can't anybody just come and use your energy for their gain? It's like, why are you here? What's up? What you want? That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Y'all could have sworn I saw a car coming through, but it's like it stopped. So maybe it parked. I don't know, but it's like that. You checking motherfuckers at the door. It's like, what's up? What you here for? How can I help you? That is so funny. And then I was hearing Beyonce already. Okay. I was seeing cows like crazy, but in there, she used cow skin. I don't think she had a cow per se, but in the video, she used cow skin as an outfit, I think. It's like not everyone is looking for the sauce. And so, you know, people can't just get a taste. You are very authentic in whatever you do. But whatever you're doing is building an empire for you. And so with the Beyonce already and that Pretty Ricky frequency, this was like the ultimate confirmation of the arrival. Even though the arrival, like how we get Chariot, I ain't know myself, but we got Chariot. And like I told you with the Erica Badu song, Mistaken for Love Like Honey, I thought was very beautiful because the lyrics matched, but they just wasn't the song that I was talking about. But I found the way to incorporate it, child. Because I don't take anything like coincidence. It's like, no, it was a reason it came up. 1448 is significant. Um, and that cow is back to like the earth energy. But see, also with earth energy, it's like it's very grounding, very stable, very abundant, but heavy on the abundance. Like in tarot, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, like well, those are divine counterparts. But right, I just was really saying but it's not a coincidence, like I said, but the way that they came out so fast, that still goes back to earth energy. Like earth signs control the pentacles in tarot. I'm hearing that girl, you got money. The one that do Abbott Elementary. I kind of want to save this for another video before I do already because just know I'm gonna wait before I do that one. So I'm gonna do another part to this video. But just know that um I keep hearing Ti cream de la creme, homie. I don't know why that's why I like my beat down low, down low, down low. I don't know if that's the song that he go to, but I heard him so loud say creme de la creme, homie. I told y'all it's like you top notch. Like can't nobody fuck with you. Okay. I'm hearing I ain't ready yet. But it's like people that claim they didn't like you is gonna be trying to run and be in your energy if they not already. It's like that's the funniest part about it. I'm seeing yesterday's reading. I was picking up on the bodyguard, but I'm not really seeing that movie. I'm seeing like bodyguard energy, so it's like people ain't gonna be able to just run up on you. Well, people ain't just gonna be able to be like, you're very protected, okay? Whether this is physical, spiritual, you're very protected. Because I'm seeing it's like people ain't gonna be able to just run up on you or just really nilly. I heard they barely can wave. Y'all, that's funny. The folks said they barely can wave. And that's just, I'm feeling like somebody just focused on their own lane. And so it's like, if you see somebody waving, I think you might speak back. I don't know. But it's like at the end of the day, if you're not messing with them, you're not messing with them. And as you shouldn't. It's like don't force anything. And I heard that's what people appreciate about you. Like you don't force stuff. That's good. Yeah, your higher self is definitely driving at this time. Your confidence is definitely on a reset. So you could be oh they say gratitude reset. So confidence definitely is on a reset. But it's like kind of you have to sit with yourself and find that love again. Yeah, 44 is significant. It's like you have to just sit with yourself and say, look, why do I feel this way? A lot of y'all have projections on your way. Confidence, step boldly, like get into it. And I literally just did that. So gratitude spirit. You could be a Taurus, don't have to I told you. Heavy on earth energy. Um, your stability, your protection, and your abundance is all the way up. Okay, I'm here. We're all the way up. This Remy Ma and Fat Joe, I think. Solar plexus is here, showing its presence because you know that you are a fire child. Calcium is coming through. I feel like somebody is wanting to give you some vitamin D, child. Um, no, it don't say that on the card, but that's the energy that it's giving. Because for one, when I clamped it, it was just over there on its own. What I tell y'all, it's like somebody is watching you so hard, and it's like, but it's like your silent protector though. We got dragon energy here, and it's talk about power. Let me scroll up in the notes because it was gonna come through, but I already been talking so long, and I want to take a nap. I don't need it. I can't even get in the phone if I want to. It's like I'm putting the password in, but it's like I don't know if I'm doing it too fast. However, um, it's like because you don't need it. The channels were a green dragon and a red dragon, and so they was given like just being able to share the complexity through love, but self love, personal love, business love, whatever it is for you. Um, Look them up for yourself. Thank you, Spirit. So a red dragon and a green dragon. It's not going to be the same for everybody. Aquarius season could have been a lot of um, visionary for you. You could have got a lot of downloads. You could have got a lot of things that you put on your to-do list or your manifestation list. I'm seeing the U.S. map, so you can be in the United States. Don't have to, but I'm seeing like how people go to these places and then they put. I heard someone say, "I just bought that." Good for you. Because you're gonna need it. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is like, you're gonna use it. Don't worry about it, you're gonna use it. So it's like if you are having those moments of wanting to buy something for yourself, do so. Okay. And confidence still boldly, just feel back out. Purple is coming through strong, so it's like you have a lot of clarity at this time surrounding your light per se, but also just shining light on what it is that you could be creating at this time. I feel like some of you have been seeing like shadows, feathers, figurines. They got resonate that. That's just giving me like your third eye is definitely significant. A lot of you got some money and spirits around you that you may need to beef up your protection. Um, Clean your home. For some of you, I don't know if y'all are doing the salt in your shoes, but take the soles out. Speak Psalms 93 over your shoes. And you don't need a lot of salt, just sprinkle some salt in them. Take the soles out and then sprinkle the salt in them. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, we do got the Page of Cups. Okay, now water energy want to come through. Page of Cups, Temperance, and the Tower. Things are being balanced for you because you dealt with a lot of emotional immaturity. But it's also giving the energy like you had to grow up quicker than others around you. And that kind of had you in this addictive energy or just this energy of needing self healing and self realignment basically. But with this, you are on this energy of a personal transformation. It's not a need to fear change because staying in situations that don't serve you but have you experiencing this tower with them. Can I say the zodiac of this tower? It's giving Mars energy. It just say Mars and fire, so yeah, the destruction of it. But it's the Gemini coming through with the Ten of Swords. So this talks about, well, for the Gemini, it can't get worse. The overall card talks about ultimate completion, final manifestation, the result of true will, recognition, and continuation. So realizing endings for what they are, because people did have you like in this Ten of Swords energy, you know. I feel like this more so is like work related for you, and I feel like they was very in your business or nosy. What for this energy spirit? It was fast, heavy on fire sign. So well, Mars is not a fire sign, but it's like it's a fire planet. Thank you, Spirit. So and that card is like the world is in your hands with the two of wands. Um don't have fear of change once again with this tower energy, because this will be confirming. But we got to start right here because it's like for some of you, you play it safe. Um and it got you far. It got you far. And that's why I told y'all earlier, it's like you're gonna be looking back at your life like how did I get here? Or, wondering some things, but it's like your inner child is no longer satisfied with that playing it safe. It's like now you must go out into the real world. You must experience, you must explore. What did I tell you? We got the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This is giving emotional maturity, but experiencing divine love, divine harmony. And right now, you have been in the energy of long term view with this Seven of Pentacles, but you also have released a lot of things that didn't serve you. So, temptation, seduction, very much destructive behavior, but destructive to your higher self. So, basically, shedding your ego, okay? Um, I heard somebody say, "You so technical." And it's so what? And like, if it's bothering you so bad, shoot fly. That's what I was telling y'all about those monies and spirits. It's like, yeah, I'll tell you a joke, I'll tell you a lie, but don't play in my face, okay? And I said what I said. And I feel like a lot of you are dealing with people that are pathological liars because every time that I get so close in this energy, the word liar comes through so strong. The King of Cups literally talks about the energy. You could be Aquarius, you could be a Pisces, don't have to. It's just very manipulative. It's like even in relationships, you could be like, how do we get this far? Like, how do we get here? It's just like I ain't never in back when I said we got the inner child in reverse. It's like you could possibly feeling burnt out a lot. Just I ain't never understood like why people feel so strong to be in your energy, but the whole time they don't like you. It's like what you here for? Well, thank you, spirit. Like they only be around to see what they can get, and it's stressful. It's like it's very much. You can reconcile, but it's like don't forget. You can forgive people true enough, but don't forget. And then even the magician is in reverse. That's what I'm saying. It's like very manipulative. And these people lack confidence, so they pulled on your confidence. So like you somebody that's glowing like off the charts, someone that is just very charismatic, someone that's very beautiful, very handsome, say how it resonate to you. But it's like that drew them in. And it's like the moment that they got close in your energy, it's like it was a regret at the door, okay? It was a lot of resentment, but it's like narcissism. Thank you, spirit. Let me see. What's the advice from this spread alone? Plan the decisions to be made in this time. It's so beautiful because yeah, of course traffic is traffic, but this is a neighborhood, but a small neighborhood, if that makes sense. And it's like it shouldn't be too much traffic, so I know that it's going with the channel's gratitude spirit. But the car just like coasts through. And it's like plan where you want to go, plan your next steps. And I told y'all in the beginning of this energy, it's also giving March. March is Aries season. My mom is Aries. So that's how I know off the rope. Okay. So I feel like come March, that's when this timeline will shift for you. That Aquarius energy was coming through strong earlier. And this new moon that's coming on the 17th, which is Mars Day, because that'll be on a Tuesday, is the solar eclipse in Aquarius. Sure is. We got temperance coming through, but now it's not in reverse, which means you shedded the toxicity of addiction, alcoholism, drugs of any sort, whatever resonates to you. But things have been balanced, okay? And it's very beautiful because this card says 11 and it says Aquarius up top, and it says the visionary, future, and revelation. Bitch. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, like, look, it's like when people feel like they can keep you down and out, Spirit is like, mm-mm. Just because you're someone that'll put yourself busy into like work or whatever, and it's like you never lacked your vision. People probably couldn't see it around you, but you saw it for yourself, whether it's through dreams, downloads, intuition, sacral chakra. All of that is being like I'm literally seeing the human body, and I'm seeing every point being on the chakra chart. So much like competition, just it caused this burnout energy. The whole time it was like you were competing with yourself. Whereas people thought you was competing with them, you were competing with yourself. And that's why this Seven of Pentacles is here because it was a lot of distractions sent your way. It was a lot of I heard you found a muse. I wanted to clarify. But the Ten of Pentacles was here, and it's like it don't get no clearer than that. And that's their water and Tower is back here, of course. But these are the same cards, but I thought they were gonna be like different when I because some were different. Like the Temperance was in reverse at first, but now come this 17th, things are gonna be balanced. So what takes place in March? Oh, that's beautiful because it the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands kind of like when I picked these up, they kind of moved. Now this was still in reverse, but I was more so gonna read it. So the seven just talks about regaining control and mastering choices. Regaining or losing control, mastery, choices, responsibility, myth, and secrets. And with the Two of Wands, it is duality, togetherness, a settlement of energy, union, love, and balance. So now I'm even getting the energy of the 27th. That would be Aries energy for March. So March 27th could be significant. I think February 27th would be Pisces energy. Yeah, so um I want to see the exact energy for this new moon in Aquarius. Okay. Y'all, it's so funny because y'all saw me like almost, but then I said, well, let me set my intention. Why is the star on the bottom? This is Aquarius energy all day long. They got the Ace of Cups. Y'all, we've been talking about the Ace of Cups like all reading. But and the Nine of Pentacles. I told y'all somebody was gonna reach like, you got money, but I was seeing the girls from Abbott Elementary. Okay, so it's closed for right here for right now, and then we're gonna get into March. So this Aquarius new moon, and the new moons is all about the new. Okay, full moons you're supposed to release things that no longer serve you. New moons you're supposed to be able to attract what it is that you want. And I always tell y'all to set your intentions because go with what feels right with you. I can talk to you all day long, but at the end of the day, you know your situation, you know your mindset. So it's like keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, bitch. Because yes, we got Aquarius, we got Virgo, and we got water signs. The water signs itself is okay. So now I'm here Capricorn, but no, you're not a water sign, child. Um, um, got waves like a Capricorn. Okay, then spirit. Because this if this water energy, what's your thought signs? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, so you can have Capricorn, stellium in your chart. It's kind of like what I'm picking up because it's like waves. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. There's signs by Beyonce and Missy Elliott. Listen to that song for yourself, okay? Because I don't want to butcher it, and it ain't that important for me, okay? Because I've heard what I heard, but it's like, did she say in the song "Waves like an Aries"? Just know that your love life, your creativity, your inner feelings, your spirituality, your intuition. Some of y'all are pregnant. Um, but this will be the year that you get pregnant for some. I told y'all don't be hunching. I told y'all don't be hunching. For some of you, like we're already pregnant, so congratulations to you. But this is also giving the fruits of your labor with this Nine of Pentacles. So it's like you could just be pregnant in the spirit realm, child. And yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And these messages are also timeless, but with this energy specifically, okay, like let's say you see this after the new moon, I still feel like something in this message will give you clarity for your future. Like, look how we're tapping into March energy as well as Aquarius energy. We're in Pisces season now. So what's going on in March? Hold on, we split Knight of, Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups. Why hear that song? Ain't gotta be and know how to use it. I told you. We got the Ace of Wands coming through. Um, I told y'all not to be hunching. Hold on. You want to come out? Go on, come out. So, for this to be in reverse, and we're talking about March energy now, but this card is the Knight of Cups in reverse, which talks about being like moody or jealous or overprotective. Um, but this is also your imagination. So I'm hearing my mind playing tricks on me. So it's like, don't allow your intuition to trick you out of your spot. Or don't allow your ego to tap into your intuition. Hold on, chat, because I know, what did I say? I know what I'm saying. People be watching me and be like, and I'd be like, bitch, I tried to tell you, hope. Okay? Inner child, back on the bottom. Okay? So Nine of Cups to that. hmm It's always going to be a limbo until you see for yourself. Red card, black card. It's a new project that you're working on. Now, how the moon card gonna be here? So the sun card is only in reverse because your inner child is not happy. Love don't live here anymore. I don't know who's singing that song, but that's what I'm hearing. And yeah, that song. Oh, what this is? It was just over here to itself, honey. So Ti, whatever you like, is the channel song for this card. Beyonce, carry on. Pretty on fleek. Pretty on fleek. What was the name of that song? Oh, you weren't on fleek. um, I don't remember the name of it, but that's the song she's like, world stops. Carry on. The fact that I was gonna put this up here, that means like this. Mm, for some of y'all, it's like your hard work is really gonna be paying off for you, but it's like my friends are friends better than your friends. The Cotters by well, that's Beyonce and Jay-Z. But and that's why okay, hey Miss Cotter, that's why they make sense now. But song that song Friends was a channel song for this card. This card is my quantum leap card. I told y'all that y'all success and everything is just going up from here. If you want it. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's like if you want it. If you want it, let's do it. Stop hunching. Oh my God. If you're not hunching, it's like you want to hunt or something like that. Take it how it resonates. But why did that song come through? So this card was going up here for like the 17th, y'all. The 17th is what? Tomorrow. Today's Moon Day. Yeah, it's tomorrow's Mars Day. Things that any negative attention, negative attacks, whatever negative is coming to mind for you, people was attacking your sacral chakra. They was attacking your solar plexus. And it's like it so many attacks awakened the beast within. And now I'm also even getting the energy of like Beauty and the Beast. I'm a bad mama jamma, even in pajamas. Damn. Oh, damn. Okay. So y'all got the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords came through earlier in my channels. Did it not? I think the fuck it did. Okay. This is giving me the energy that March is gonna kind of like show you why things had to end the way that they did in order for you to be open to receive all that it is. And it's like if you don't live in the past with the Six of Cups, then you're not gonna lack that playfulness. A monkey is significant, but specifically monkey bars. So you could have liked these growing up. Take it how it resonate. I used to fall off them bitches. I used to be doing all kind of stuff, y'all. Mom used to be like, for you to be a little girl, you're very wild. I had to be though, y'all. Like I was the tallest in my class at a point in time, and then I just stopped growing. I just knew I was gonna be tall. Um, you have a lot of um need to release worry. Really work on your manifestations of hope. Things are gonna reach out to you, or you're possibly reaching out to somebody. Wow, this would be the Gemini card. So swords is air signs. Yeah, because this is Aquarius energy and that's an air sign. So yeah, the source is air. Makes sense now. With the moon being here, this is Pisces energy, though. You could just be a water sign in general. And you can also have these in y'all charts, okay? But secrets or releasing worry is kind of like the energy that you're in. I'm glad that this Nine of Swords is in reverse because this means that you're no longer just sitting with your feelings. You're doing something about it. You're not just soaking in energy, okay? Um, And now it's pulling me back to the Sun card and the Knight of Cups, which mean like overly feeling depressed or sadness. Your ego is very strong, but you had to kind of you got burned enough to say enough is enough, which is very beautiful because we all have been there. We all have done it, but it's like it's a reason why you had to learn that. Y'all are about to tap into a lot of wealth, like a lot of long term success, financial security, but just, and for some of you, you're already in this energy, but not knowing how to balance it or knowing how to, adapt to new ventures, new ways of income. Um, some of you want to retire. I'm pulling you back to the sun card. I'm done because it's like it's pretty much redundant at this point. And we got the Chariot here, the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool card, Two of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. The good thing about it is it's balanced, and so it's like right here under the Two of Pentacles. But with the Chariot being here in reverse, it's a need to focus on self-discipline and maintain lack of control. Okay. And so the arrogance energy. You're very headstrong, or you're in your head a lot about some things. So yeah, definitely air sign energy. Um, as much as you want to perfect whatever it is that you do, you're also loosening your grip. Yo, I literally said this in the beginning of these channels. And those cards that I was getting was coming in mind when I was channeling it. So thank you, Spirit, for clarifying me and clarifying who the fuck I am. Because I told you, I'm the girl I am definitely a woman, but I want to say bitch. Because when I say HBIC, it stands for Head Beauty in Charge, okay? So I definitely can illuminate paths. And I be seeing what I need to see. And it's like now you're able to see for yourself. I can talk with y'all. I can talk to y'all all day long. But it's like until you see these unlimited possibilities in yourself or you see that love within yourself, you're not gonna attract what it is that you want. but you're someone that's very business savvy, very much unified love, energy. Oh, as soon as they interest, so energy, but you're disciplined, and it's like you have to just sit there in this energy of the chariot being backwards and the eight of pentacles because you was like, enough is enough. I put in enough work, and the divine is like, now you don't really have to do nothing. Let it come to you. Some of y'all will receive like a text message or something like that, or check your email, take out resonate for you. I feel like something could have took place Sunday. I do see Uranus energy out, and it's air signs, but it's Uranus as the planet, just like the fire was Mars was the planet for it. And so this is the Fool card, which talks about having blind faith, being optimistic, and knowing that you have unlimited possibilities coming towards you. Gotta know when to hold them. Gotta know when to fold them. So it's like indulgence. Thank you, Spirit. It's like you left something in order to get something. What did that fall on? Oh my lord. What did it fall on? The lovers? Oh no, this is not the lovers. This is two of cups. So that's giving me the energy that this two of cups will turn into lovers because it fell on the ace of pentacles, two of cups, and the star card. And wait a minute, because 19 in tarot is the sun card. Confirm sun card energy because it's like with this indulgence, that's why the inner child wasn't satisfied. Where the sun card go? Because depression, sadness, inner child. Okay, that's enough. I don't have to find it. But can we clarify it so I can go? Creation. Um, through the darkness I crossed and still I found myself in the presence of life. That's your inner child. That's you rebirthing yourself. And this is gender specific. Confirmation. You are being shown the way. You are being shown the path to take. Um, whether it makes sense to you or not. What did I tell you? Um, don't just look within, dive deeply into the internal realms of knowing. I love how this has like birds in the tree with this oak card because earlier when I did the channels, I was looking for my bird and she went in the tree. Capricorn, oh shit. Remember when Capricorn was trying to come through earlier? And then I was like, no, you're not a water sign, but it was like waves of a Capricorn. Now we got the go card showing his presence. Fearless I am in the path I choose, for I've never been led astray, always finding my way. That's not significant. I mean, that's very, thank you, bitch, 'cause what the fuck? It's very significant the reason that I was doing it. It's like you always have seen the way to go. You just didn't understand why. You do now. It says, Wildcat, be still and tune in, for there is something afoot lurking alongside you. What that is? Oh, I thought it was lithium. Forever and more. So you're embodying all that you're supposed to be in life. It's like if you have financial difficulties, your finances are about to go up. I keep hearing cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. But specifically like how it sounds at the casino. Um Now I'm falling from the flesh, a most alluring lullaby steals my pain. As the skies bleed from my heart and the embodiment I am to claim. I heard somebody say, all poetic and shit. What did I tell y'all? I'm finna go. I'm finna go because literally we had Stone Circle to come through earlier. We got Honey to come through earlier. And that's both of these cards. We got Stone Circle and Honey. Cause thank you, Spirit. Like, cause you the motherfucking goat. And I am heavy on Guardian, Oracle, Apple, 10, Empress, okay? So with honey, you're needing to just let the depths of yourself lead you the way. And sit with yourself quietly to get all the clarity that you need, child, because it says in ceremony you conjure devotion so deeply it reflects thy worship into yourself. Earlier when I was telling y'all like you might need to move your body, I told y'all been hunching. This is orgasm card. Stop hunching so your manifestations can come to you, okay? Literally come to you, okay? Um, these both are in reverse, which means for some of you, you're not hunching. Fears and gratitude. this is active energy. So between today and March, expect a financial breakthrough. Okay. It says you're folk you're or you've child, okay? I can't read my handwriting, but it say you've. You focus is so you're like, just read it. You focus as well as face battles and emerge unbroken. King and queen energy. Guards! Here, Mama D. It says, I walk in between worlds grounded in wisdom and magic. Indigo Gabbro will be a great stone to use for your insight of shadow work and awakening to your higher consciousness. You could be a Sagittarius, don't have to be, but we do have that coming through. The color is indigo, heavy on indigo because it's indigo Gabbro. The angel number for this card was also 707. And if you do have this stone and you're not using it, it's a need to cover it when it's not in use. You're expansive in your expression, so trust the trinity of faith within motion. This card say, okay, so there's Juicy J Memphis Made. Because I'm gonna say this card say Memphis Made, but that's a song. Now it say temperance. 1414. Yes, it does. And so the temperance card is right here. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. You could be seeing a horse or a falcon, don't have to. Your temple message is run with truth and aim your arrow high. The path unfolds to those who trust their scribe. All right. I love y'all.